Well, that was an incredibly well animated intro. Hello, my name is Shipwreck Pirate, and welcome to I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a KFC dating sim. Why is he so hot? Like, this is a friend of mine a couple of years ago told me that this game existed, and I did not believe him. I tried to play it at the time, but the computer I had lagged so bad that I could not get through even that opening sequence. So I am very excited to be sitting here today playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Let's get into it. Enter my name. C-K-E-D. Oh, fine. Alright. Okay. Oh, I forgot the age. Shipwreck. Alright. We'll go shipwreck, because it won't let me type in pirate. So, we'll go with that. Confirm. Ooh, biscuits and chicken. Fun thing, actually. A descendant of the original Colonel... Oh, never mind. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Very fun. Before I continue, I discovered the other day that a descendant of the actual Colonel Sanders, who holds the Colonel Sanders title currently, is incredibly angry with KFC and their branding. And also apparently they don't use the original spice mix anymore. And that like really pissed off Mr. Colonel Sanders. So yeah, I don't know. Fun fact. Fun chicken lore. My grandparents actually met at a KFC, so this is quite fun. My grandfather was the manager. Yeah, let's go. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. I love the poster. Alright, there we go. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Let's smack that clock up and at 'em. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Come on, next. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? The time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. No! You'll need to take this seriously. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Love me a good biscuit. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Shipwreck. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great! But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3-day only semesters? Wow, that's... damn. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. That can't feel good. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? You know what? Let's pep talk our best friend. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in a red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. Oh, she's so sweet. And I'm sure you will soon, and in no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. You are so right, Miriam. You do. Can you believe I cut them myself? Yes. Yes, I can. I just said that. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Nice heart-shaped cutout on your chef jacket there, Ashley. Hello, Ashley? Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave shipwreck shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Some parents just do that. They want unique spelling for their kids' names, and more power to them, I guess. Your kid's gonna be the one that has to spell it in, like, elementary school, so yeah. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you, or your really weird insults, get to us. That is a weird insult. Chicken shins? Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Pants that tight would be incredibly uncomfortable. Ooh, I just breathed right onto that. Let me move that. Like, that would be so uncomfortable and, like, ew, no. Oh. Hi, Van the Man. You rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I mean, they're not really dressed right for this, I don't think. Like, over here, she's got a boob cutout and thigh highs and a short skirt. That would not protect you from hot oil. I assume we're frying chicken here. Like, this would not protect you from hot oil. You'd get burns here and here. And he's got, like, just an apron for a shirt. And those are some incredibly tight pants. And what's with this? This is not conducive for a kitchen environment. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Dude, really? Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Your hair is a star. Dude, that's actually pretty neat. That's pretty cool. But like, that's not, you're not allowed like that in a kitchen. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh my god. That is the most adorable child I've seen. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? What is this child doing here? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop Pop. He's old. Oh, I had a Pop Pop. He was also kind of old. Oh, Pop is very cute. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Oh, Pop Bob, you're very cute. Hi, Pop. I'm Shipwreck, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. No, Miriam, it is not just you. That is an adorable child with his little juice box, and I think that was a lunch bag. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable! Now quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. That you do, Professor Dog Sprinkles Man. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland... Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. Oh, so we're getting all James Bond up in this. Okay, Colonel Sanders. Why is he... This is an unreasonably hot depiction of Colonel Sanders. Like, look at that cheekbone. And that... Look at the stance. He's right out of an anime, man. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Is this a college or a high school? Like, these are some middle school level taunts, man. Faucet Pits? What adult? Well, no, I take that back. There are plenty of adults that do. Yep, okay, never mind.
Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
You both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with your really weird insults?
Besides, when Shipwreck sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
Thanks, Miriam, I think. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. ... Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and sets some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Oh my god, that's a really cute. Look at this face. Look at this little face. Oh my god. I love dogs. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clink made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh, the tears. Oh. Bzzzt. Whir. Oh my god, I love him. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clink, you rascal. Look at his smile. Oh my god. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try to butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Well, considering this is a KFC dating sim and Colonel Sanders is in the room, I'm going to go with the chicken snack, but the other ones are very good options. Very good options. A rubber ball probably goes over decent enough. Let's try chicken snack. Final answer. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. I knew chicken would never fail me. Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Shit, just knocked right into my mic. Ah, yes, doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
Hey, Shipwreck! There's still a seat here!
It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Oh, shit. Well, we can sit by our best friend, who seems very sweet but is also very hyperactive, or we can sit by the incredibly attractive Colonel Sanders. Miriam, I love you, but the whole point of this is to date this man, so we're going with Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect, upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me a seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you get that feeling of accomplishing something. Why is he posing like he's in Shakespeare? Also, look at these arms. Holy crap. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, but if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Oh, a pop quiz on the first day of class? That sucks ass.
Yay, a quiz about me!
Oh, Pop Bob, you're so cute. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Oh, am I actually have to take a quiz? Oh, shit. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If a train is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Well, the trains have nothing to do with it, but it is extremely important to wash your hands before you cook, even if you're just cooking for yourself. There's no telling what crap is on your hands, under your nails, all the things you touch in a day. Yuck. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather? Feather. Because one tree is part of a forest and one feather is part of a chicken. Fuck yeah! What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? I'm going to assume it's a spork. I'm going with spork. Look at me go, man. Fuck yeah. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. As much as I think a pancake that looks like a silly face would cheer someone with a broken heart up, I'm gonna go with anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. I'm on a roll. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Sprinkles is the best boy. Best boy on the planet. Well, no. I have 2 dogs. They're the best boys. Sprinkles is number 3 best boy. But he's the only dog at Talking Culinary School. So Sprinkles is best boy right now. But my boys are the best boys. Yes. Yes. Perfect score. 5 out of 5. Nice. Best score I've had since No, that's a lie. I was ornery about my grades. I was obsessive, man. Wow. Be honest. Did you cheat? No, I didn't. I just picked right. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh, I got heart points. Hot diggity, Shipwreck. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Everywhere should be serious about eating. Eating is the best thing ever. Food rocks, man. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch.
It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh!
Lunch, lunch, lunch! She said,
shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Ooh, what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be chicken? It better be chicken.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Wow, Miriam, you're going a little nuts there, dude. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but what the rumor's true. He's made chicken. He has definitely made chicken. Also, there's a picture of my grandfather wearing this bow tie, standing in front of a bunch of KFC boxes, and it is the absolutely most hilarious picture I have of that man. Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. I knew it was going to be chicken. I knew it. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy, golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. I agree. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. He's becoming the most fun one to do a voice for in this thing. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Sick burn, dude. You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skill like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh no, Ashley wants the Colonel. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his... You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. I've had some food like that. Some of that stuff that just makes you close your eyes and go, and savor every last bite.
Swim towards the light.
Let's see. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. As funny as this one would be, I want to see what happens when we learn about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. That looks like an eyeball.
What a guy.
Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? Yeah, I'd say they are. Yeah. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders.
Oh, we're approaching Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence.
Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
How bold to come out and ask. I love this. I love this. This is amazing. I love this. The whole stance, everything. I love it. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. Oh, this is incredibly important then, is it? To trade our secrets? My secrets? For his secret recipe? Or is this a flirting tactic? This may be a flirting tactic. This is probably flirting. Listen, I'm not good with flirting. If this is flirting, let me know. Do people flirt like this? When I was flirting, apparently, when me and my partner were flirting with each other, neither of us realized it until our friends pointed it out. Yeah, this was before we were dating. So, I'm not very good at picking up on flirting. This may be flirting. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... redacted. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Redacted? Wow. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared, while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest and thoughtful. I feel like I want to see what this response is. No. But I don't want to fuck it up. I feel like modest and thoughtful may be the best drugs. I don't think he's the kind of guy who would appreciate suggestions on his recipe that's going to make him famous. And I would not want to fight with this man in any sense, even jokingly. There is no strength that can compare to this arm. Look at this arm. Yeah, modest but thoughtful. That
That was the right choice, yes.
Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Shipwreck. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. The first lesson wasn't even a lesson. It was a pop quiz with a dog. Oh, wow. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they can need. I didn't realize we were on a cooking show. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Miriam really reminds me of her little sister. Like, maybe it's the hair and the glasses. She's got round glasses like that and really colorful hair. So maybe that's why she reminds me of my little sister. But damn, she reminded me of my youngest sister. Damn. Wait a second. Oh no. We've got to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh, that was gross. I regretted that the moment the sound came out of my mouth. That was gross. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Oh, Miriam, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, sweet girl. Aww. Sure, Shipwreck. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, buzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know how to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I think Clank will be best. Pop is a child, very cute child, but I think Clank would be the best option to help Miriam because he's a kitchen appliance. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzzt. Tissue? I hardly know you. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Let's see, if I approach this the way I have everything else, it's going to be the mashed potatoes and gravy. But I really want to see where the octopus goes. So let's choose octopus. I was thinking about trying something exotic. Maybe a dish that incorporates octopus in some way. I'm more of a down-home type chef myself. What about something that... Go with me here. Walks on land? That was the wrong choice. Look at the temple. Actually, there are certain species of octopus that do leave the water. For instance, have you heard of the Adipus actilus? It leaves the water to hunt for crab. An octopus that walks upright and hunts crabs. Now I've heard everything. The world is truly a marvelous place, isn't it? Octopus crab? It sounds like you're describing one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder?
Boys, what's with all the hostility? Has the competition been moved up to today?
How dare you try and muscle in on my culinary territory? Nobody better touch a cephalopod without going through me first. What is with the boss music? I think there's been a misunderstanding. Nobody's muscling on anyone's mollusks. We were simply discussing today's assignment. You could cut the tension in here with a chef's knife. Which makes sense, because chef's knives are usually pretty sharp. Yeah, they are. Why is her skirt so short? Look, that's like ass. Her ass is out in a kitchen! And her hair's loose too? And she's in heels. Oh my god, she's in heels. That is not safe for a culinary environment. Look, we were just talking. I'll happily step back from any and all seafood. You know what? I'm just gonna make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe by heart. Keep the tentacles. You begin to peel and boil potatoes and try to extract yourself from this thorny situation, but your new rivals aren't having it. I thought they were our rivals since kindergarten. Is that not true? Oh well. I doubt that you even have the capabilities to work with ingredients so delicate. You should probably stick to microwavable dishes. Unlike my friend Van, though, he may be the man. I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to correct creations with admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. They're giving me Team Rocket vibes with the way they talk. But Colonel, if you ask me, I'm a better partner for you than this thing that's positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. She's so desperate for his attention. Like, that's crazy. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. And if Shipwreck and Van are both so inclined to the sea, perhaps they should go there together. Ashley, are you suggesting I share my secrets of my special saltwater sauce with this novice? I'm disappointed in all of you. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. Forever bestie. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them. Actually, I think that Ashley and Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you're sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Shipwreck is my partner for today's activity. You look at Sprinkles in the hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis in their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which he pours a smooth, brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately spork out to you. Spark, yes, he's holding you a spark to eat your mashed potatoes with. but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand, holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes, and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Van Van, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there, Shipwreck. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'll both better be prepared to eat from wherever it lands.
Can I have potatoes, face?
Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hands.
Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I have prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestor.
You've ignored me for too long. This ends now.
I who will have the first bite. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't!
Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose as quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process.
The results could be toxic.
It's too late. It has been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good.
It killed him!
Everyone, step back! Don't take another bite.
Oh my god, how bad was that octopus? Holy shit. Oh no, Pop! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slipped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces for just a moment. Then it's almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie!
Tastes like poison!
Is this kid really gonna die? Really? The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Wow. What a lucky child, honestly. Oh my god.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Ghost of student.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by the reality, by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. Yeah, no, not the fact that he just died in front of me, but his annoyingness.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on!
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. The mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Shipwreck?
There's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there. there's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Ever since that day, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting.
Also, lifting lobster weights, like so many weights. Dude, we can tell. We can tell you lift weights. I'm more interested in how you keep your hair like that. Like, that's a perfect star.
We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star.
So right, Colonel. So right.
Hey, no, you... Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
His hair is erect. And it's still a star. Wow, okay. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Oh, poor dude. He gets killed by his classmate because he ate poison food, and nobody even knows his name? That poor guy.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Spork Monster is here to fight hero. ... I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
How dare you threaten me just as I was letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on an emotional level.
Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. Because I'm a monster.
See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is it just a coincidence? But before you can test the syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight. What is this game? Attack? Which attack will I use? Cook with love. It does 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster forces their mashed mind and draws energy from Mother Earth itself. What is this thing? They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening." Spork Monster is no quieter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitinsel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Well, cook with love. Oozing sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge.
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens.
Pot pie power.
Pot pie power pinch. Wow. Pot pie power pinch. What a tongue twister. Does 10 damage. Wow. The Spork Monster is defeated.
You saved me.
An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of the gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath.
Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back. Like you said.
The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open and find a library card stuck inside. The last name, to have it signed out, is Borko.
Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. We didn't give him our address, though. He didn't have our address. Weird. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, introducing your love. Dreams are weird. I love everything about that. I love everything about that. It still looks like an eye. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Well, I do think that is going to be the end of episode 1 of I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-lifting good dating sim. The next episode will be day 2, and I think I'll do another one for day 3. It'll probably space out pretty nicely. But this has been episode 1 of the Colonel Sanders KFC dating sim. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you'll come back for the next episode. Bye!